The streets of Mumbai whisper his name, echoing through the labyrinth of alleys and bustling markets. A name synonymous with fear, power, and unimaginable wealth, casting a long shadow over the city. Dawood Ibrahim. His story is a chilling reminder of the darkness that can fester in the shadows, lurking just beneath the surface of society. A testament to the seductive allure of power, and a chilling portrait of a criminal mastermind who built an empire on fear, manipulation, and ruthless ambition. This is the story of how a boy from the small town of Ratnagiri, with dreams as vast as the ocean, became one of the world's most wanted men. It's a journey through the underbelly of Mumbai, a city where dreams collide with despair and ambition can lead to a dangerous path, fraught with peril and temptation. This is not a tale for the faint of heart, but a stark exploration of the human condition and the lengths one can go to achieve power. It's a descent into the world of organized crime, where loyalty is fleeting and violence is a currency traded in the shadows. Dawood Ibrahim's story is a stark reminder that the line between right and wrong can be blurred, often obscured by the allure of power and wealth. And that even the most powerful empires, no matter how invincible they seem, can be built on a foundation of blood and fear, destined to crumble under the weight of their own darkness. Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, a name that has become synonymous with fear and infamy. The name itself sends shivers down the spines of many, evoking images of crime and terror. But before the notoriety, before the fear, he was just a boy like any other with dreams and aspirations. Born in Ratnagiri, a coastal town south of Mumbai, Dawood's early life was unremarkable, filled with the simple joys and struggles of a small-town boy. The son of a police constable, he grew up in the crowded alleys of Temkar Mohalla, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Life was tough, opportunities were scarce, and the struggle for survival was a daily reality. The bustling city of Bombay, with its promise of wealth and glamour, beckoned to many, including young Dawood. Like many before him, Dawood was drawn to the city's intoxicating energy, unaware of the dark path that lay ahead, a path that would change his life forever. Little did he know that the city's underbelly would become his playground, and its streets his kingdom, where he would rise to infamy and power. Mumbai in the 1970s was a city on the brink. The intoxicating mix of Bollywood glitz, burgeoning industry, and the ever-present shadow of the underworld created a volatile cocktail. It was in this melting pot of ambition and desperation that Dawood Ibrahim found his calling. He started small, dabbling in petty crime, a small cog in Mumbai's vast criminal machine. But Dawood was ambitious. He possessed a ruthless streak and a sharp intellect that set him apart. He quickly rose through the ranks, graduating from petty theft to bootlegging, smuggling and extortion. With each successful operation, his confidence grew, as did his notoriety. The streets knew his name, D Company. What started as a small band of loyal followers grew into a sprawling criminal enterprise. Under Dawood's leadership, D Company tightened its grip on Mumbai's underworld. They were involved in everything from smuggling and extortion to contract killings and gambling. Their reach extended far beyond the city's borders, stretching across continents, their tentacles entwined in legitimate businesses and corrupt officials. Dawood Ibrahim had become a force to be reckoned with. His name inspired fear and commanded respect in equal measure. He was a phantom, a whisper in the corridors of power, a name uttered with a mix of awe and terror. Section 5, Black Friday, a city scarred. March 12, 1993, the day Mumbai, then Bombay, changed forever. A series of coordinated bombings ripped through the city's heart, leaving behind a trail of devastation and despair. 257 dead, over 700 injured. The scars of that day run deep. The mastermind behind the carnage, Dawood Ibrahim. The bombings were a chilling demonstration of his power and a turning point in his reign. They transformed him from a local gangster into a global terrorist, his name forever etched in infamy. Section 6. The Fugitive Don. The manhunt was relentless. Indian authorities, desperate to bring him to justice, launched a massive operation to capture him. But Dawood was always one step ahead. He had vanished. Rumors swirled about his whereabouts. Some whispered he was hiding in Pakistan, sheltered by powerful allies. Others claimed he was a ghost, moving between safe houses, his movements shrouded in secrecy. His empire, however, continued to thrive. From his unknown location, Dawood Ibrahim continued to orchestrate his criminal activities, his reach extending across continents. He had become the ultimate phantom, a ghost haunting the corridors of power. Dawood Ibrahim's criminal empire was a complex web, its threads woven across continents. He had forged alliances with some of the world's most dangerous organizations, from terrorist groups to drug cartels. His network spanned from the Middle East to Southeast Asia, Africa to Europe. His illicit activities generated billions of dollars, funding everything from arms deals to terrorist attacks. He had become a major player on the global stage, a shadowy figure operating in the murky world of international crime and terrorism. Why has Dawood Ibrahim never been caught? The answer lies in a combination of factors. He is a master of disguise, constantly changing his appearance. His wealth buys him protection, his influence reaching the highest echelons of power. His loyalty is absolute, his network built on fear and intimidation. Those who betray him meet a swift and brutal end. He is a phantom, a whisper in the wind, a master manipulator who has managed to stay one step ahead of the law for decades. His elusiveness is a testament to his cunning and a chilling reminder of the challenges of combating transnational organized crime. Despite years of relentless pursuit, Dawood Ibrahim remains a free man. Indian authorities have never given up hope of bringing him to justice, their efforts bolstered by international cooperation. Red notices have been issued, bounties placed on his head. His assets have been frozen, his movements tracked, his network disrupted. But the phantom remains elusive. The hunt for Dawood Ibrahim is a game of cat and mouse, a high-stakes pursuit played out on a global scale. It's a stark reminder that some criminals are so powerful, so well-connected, that they seem to operate with impunity. Dawood Ibrahim's story is a cautionary tale, a narrative that spans decades and continents. It's a reminder of the corrosive effects of crime and corruption, of the seductive allure of power, and the devastating consequences of violence. His rise to infamy is a testament to how deeply crime can infiltrate society, affecting every layer from the streets to the highest echelons of power. His empire, built on fear and blood, has left countless lives shattered, families torn apart, communities left in ruins, and a legacy of pain that spans generations. He is a symbol of the challenges facing law enforcement agencies worldwide, a stark reminder that some criminals operate with seeming impunity. The global reach of his operations has made him a target for international crime task forces, yet he remains elusive. Yet the pursuit of justice continues. Law enforcement agencies, undeterred by the scale of his operations, persist in their efforts to bring him to justice. The hope remains that one day Dawood Ibrahim will face trial for his crimes, a testament to the enduring belief that even the most powerful criminals can be brought to justice. This hope fuels the relentless pursuit by dedicated officers and investigators. Until then, his name will continue to cast a long shadow, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the human heart. His story serves as a stark warning of what can happen when crime and corruption are allowed to flourish unchecked.